Thank you so much for honoring us by joining us today. Everyone can take a seat. Okay, someone has a car with the nameplate A925. If they can please move their car. A925. Anyone who has the car with the license A925, please go and move your car. Thank you. Once again, I announce that A925, the car A925 has to move, please. Thank you. Can everyone please turn off their cell phone, as we don't want any disturbance during the event. So please turn off your cell phone. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone feeling today? Welcome to the 2026 graduation and white coat ceremony of Metropolitan University College of Medicine. My name is Kinza Siddiqui, and I'm honored to be your MC today. As someone who's about to begin clinical rotations in Chicago, I feel incredibly lucky to be a part of all of you today. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates, and we welcome the next class as they step into the white coat, which is a symbol of integrity, compassion, and the lifelong pursuit of knowledge. Please rise for the academic procession. Sorry for the moment of delay. The students will be making their way in shortly. Chloe?
Yeah. Yeah.
A round of applause for the students here today. Okay, can everyone please remain standing for the national anthem that's going to be performed by Christ the King Orchestra in beautiful steel pan rendition. Thank you so much. You may all be seated. We now invite Pastor Jubril Ahmed Living, who will lead us in a prayer of invocation.
Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome you all. The Governor General, you are welcome, sir. And I want to appreciate the management of Metropolitan College. Thank God for the journey so far. Thank God for overcoming the hurdles, the trials, and the difficulties. Sincerely, I want to appreciate the ones that are doing graduation today. I know the journey has not really been easy, but congratulations. And the ones that are doing their white coat today, I said the Lord will carry you through in Jesus' name. We are here today for the white coat ceremony. I want to say white symbolizes, it's not just a color, but white symbolizes integrity, trust. The coat we are about to put on today is signified that very soon life will be committed to your hands. There will be a trust vested upon you. And I pray that the Almighty God, as you continue the journey, will carry you through. And He will walk with integrity, and He will guide you, He will guide your hearts, He will guide your hands. Let's pray. Gracious God, we thank you today as we gather with gratitude to the gift of knowledge, the call to serve, and the privilege for caring for others. As these students don their white coats, guide them wisdom in learning, compassion in practice, and humility in service. May they always honor the dignity of every patient, seek healing with integrity, and walk this path with courage and grace. Guide their hands, guide their hearts, and bless their journey in this noble heart of mercy. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. That also gave me hope that God will guide me through this event and I can be a good host for you guys. Now, I would like to please call on stage our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Brasida Salaj, to welcome you all and open today's ceremony.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to the members of University Administration. Good afternoon to our faculty, honored guests, Governor General and Minister of Education. Thank you for being here. Families and the loved ones, and most importantly, our students. On behalf of Metropolitan University College of Medicine, it's my privilege to welcome you today to the White Coat Ceremony, an occasion that marks not simply an academic milestone, but a professional crossing. Today, you formally enter the medical profession. The white coat you are about to receive is not just a ceremonial fabric. It is a public symbol of private obligation. It represents trust, earned slowly, protected fiercely, and lost quickly. It signifies the confidence society places in physicians and standards of excellence and demands in return. Each of you arrives here by a different path, shaped by sacrifice, discipline, and resolve. Yet, from this moment forward, you are united by a single responsibility, the care for others. In choosing medicine, you have chosen to measure not only by knowledge, but by judgment, not only by skills, but by character. At Metropolitan University College of Medicine, our mission is clear. We train physicians grounded in ethical discipline and professional integrity. You will master anatomy, physiology, pathology, pharmacology, but master of medicine alone is insufficient. You will also be expected to demonstrate empathy, humility, and respect for human dignity, especially when circumstances make those qualities difficult. The white coat carries weight. Patients will entrust you with their bodies, with their fears, and often with their final hopes. That trust must be met with competence, discretion, compassion every time, without exceptions. There will be moments ahead marked by exhaustion, uncertainty, and self-doubt. When they arrive, and they will, remember, why are you here? Remember that medicine is not the pursuit of comfort, but a purpose. As Dean of Students, I assure you that you will not walk this path alone. Our faculty and administration are fully committed to your development. We will demand excellence. We will hold you to the highest standards, and we will stand beside you as mentors, advocates, and colleagues as you grow into this profession. To the families and the loved ones gathered here today, your role in this moment cannot be overstated. Your support, patience, belief have made this achievement possible. This white coat reflects your sacrifice as much as it honors theirs. Before we continue, allow me to share a brief reminder. Today is a joyful milestone. You are receiving your white coat clean, crispy, and perfectly pressed. Please enjoy this moment. It may be the last time that it looks this way. Very soon, this coat will carry the marks of long nights, coffee stains, ink from the forgotten pens, and perhaps even the occasional wrinkles from a short nap between classes. And when that happens, remember that those marks are not signs of imperfection. They are signs of you learning. So today, take a picture, many pictures, with your families, with each other, with professors, so at least for once, your white coat is spotless. Students, as you put on this white coat, understand what it signifies. A commitment to a long life learning, to ethical practice, and to service before self. With that understanding, it is my honor to formally open the white coat ceremony of the Metropolitan University College of Medicine. Welcome to the medical profession. May you wear this white coat with humility, integrity, and purpose. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brazita. Now, at this time, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our honored dignitaries and special guests who have joined us today. These individuals whose leadership and service helped shape the world into a much better place. His Excellency himself, Sir Rodney Williams, the Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda. Round of applause. He is a respected physician and a statesman, and his acts of public service continue to inspire many of us, especially those of us entering the field of medicine. Next, the Honorable Darrell Matthew, Minister of Education. Mrs. Anna Dalso Henry, the Permanent Secretary for Minister of Education. Ms. Sharon Kelsick, the Director of Antigua and Barbuda National Accreditation Board. Mrs. Antoinette Ralph, the Administrative Assistant at Mount St. John's Medical Center. Mrs. Christine Joseph, Secretary and Clinical Coordinator at Mount St. John's Medical Center. Superintendent Elson Kwame, representative of Commissioner of Police. And Mr. Vijay Shiv Kumar Tawani, the Honorary Indian Consul to Antigua and Barbuda. Once more, please join me in giving them a warm round of applause. We are honored by their presence here today. At this time, I invite everyone to turn their attention to the screen as we welcome our Dean, Dr. Gurpreet Sandhu. His vision, leadership, and unwavering commitment have played a defining role in building this medical university into what it is today. As we wait for our Dean, I would like to call upon to present the graduating class of 2026. Please welcome our Dean of Basic Sciences, Dr. Gomati Janila.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and friends. Today we gather to celebrate not only achievement, but perseverance, sacrifice, and growth. Each name that you are about to hear represents years of dedication, countless hours of study, moments of doubt overcome, and a deep commitment to learning and service. As I present the names of our graduates, I invite you to listen carefully and celebrate each one, because behind every name is a unique journey, and together they form the graduate classes we honor today. It is now my privilege to present the graduates of Metropolitan University College of Medicine. Class of 2019, Ali Abbas, Sakib Bashir, Priyadarshina Balasundaram, Panki Bhatt, Pranika Devdas Gandhi, Chathot Krishna, Vivek Mina Shisundaram Rajit Hokula, Athena Siwa. Class of 2020, Tulupe Afron, Chloe Alfred, Priyanka Devdas Gandhi, Anderson Efieni, Florette Miller, Fawad Mubashir, Bilkisu Nihu, Tanya Paul, Jose Rivera Martinez, Rajasundaram Sridhar, Pavitra Tamizmani. Our class of 2021, Varun Gupta, Deepna Kadali, Courtney Kelly, Sally Corday, Selim Mahmood, Temideo Iyapitan, Zeel Patel, Tashbin Paul, Komal Singh. Class of 2022, Daniel Edoga, Georgian Ejola, Shrikar Amaraswamy, Princess Bediako, Anif Booth, Anushka Mirji, Daniel Aduluja. Class of 2023, Sidha Boka, Stephanie Dieb, Michelle Abigioker, Lorna Timothy Reed. Class of 2024, Kenneth Carlos. The class of 2025, Ernst Serville, Ezra Onyejag, and Vignesh Rampal. Please give a round of applause for all of our graduates from Metropolitan University College of Medicine. Congratulations to all of these doctors. Many of them are out practicing medicine. Some of them are here with us today, and I would just like to say congratulations to all of you. Well deserved, and keep doing a wonderful job out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chinella, and congratulations to all the graduates. At this time, it is my pleasure to invite one of our proud alumni to say a few words. Please welcome Dr. Stephanie Day, representing the alumni of Metropolitan University College of Medicine.
Good afternoon, respected faculty, proud families, honored guests, and most importantly, our future doctors. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a promise you make to yourselves, to your patients, to a profession that will shape you in ways that you cannot fully imagine. Medicine requires focus, discipline, and consistency. It will challenge you, test you, and shape you. But it will also offer moments that remind you why you began. Standing here today is especially meaningful to me. I was among the first local graduates of this university back when our classrooms were smaller, our systems still growing, and our dreams far bigger than our resources. I grew alongside this institution. I struggled here, learned here, and found my confidence here. To now return not only as a graduate, but as a member of staff, working alongside my former peers and mentors, is an honor I do not take lightly. It is proof that this university does more than teach medicine, it builds people. I would not be here without the mentors who challenged me when I doubted myself, and who believed in me before I fully believed in myself. That same support exists for you. My advice to you is this: guard your integrity fiercely. It will become your greatest asset. Ask questions, ask for help, challenge what you think you know. Growth in medicine comes from curiosity and the courage to admit that you are always still learning. Work hard, study relentlessly, chase excellence. And understand this clearly: medicine has no finish line. There is no moment where you will know everything. No day when growth is complete. The best doctors are not those who stop at competence, but those who remain students for life. Congratulations to each of you receiving your white coat today, and especially to the graduates of this university, whose journey is a testament to resilience, dedication, and growth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dave. Also, someone with the car R1393, if that's your car, please can you go and move? Thank you so much. Now, let's enjoy a short musical interlude by Christ the King Orchestra. They say music heals the soul, so hopefully this will heal us tired students from sleepless nights that we have to go through. Before that, I would like to call back for our dean joining us today, Dr. Gurpreet Sandhu. A round of applause, please.
Yes, okay. All right, distinguished faculty and staff, honored guests, respected board members, proud parents and families, partners and friends, and most importantly, our students and graduates of Metropolitan University College of Medicine, welcome. Today is a rare and powerful day because we are celebrating two life-changing milestones in one ceremony. To our white coat students who are stepping into a profession built on trust, to our graduates who are stepping into real responsibility, where competence must meet compassion every day. So today we stand at 2 points on the same road, the beginning and the continuation of a calling. The white coat is a symbol, but it's not simply a symbol of knowledge. It represents trust, and some of my colleagues mentioned trust also in there, because this is such an important part of this profession. The public does not look at a physician and say, there is someone who has memorized textbooks. Right? The public says, there is someone I can place my life in. The trust is sacred. This trust must be earned again and again through your discipline, your humility, your ethics, and your respect for the patient in front of you. To those putting on the white coat today, let me say this clearly. You don't become worthy of the coat after you wear it. You become worthy of it by how you wear it. Wear it with humility, with curiosity, with kindness, and wear it with the awareness that every patient you meet will remember far more than your words. They will remember how you made them feel. And graduates, today is a celebration, but it's also a declaration. You have endured what it takes to become a physician in training. Long nights, pressure, sacrifice, and moments where you had to push through doubt. You have shown not only that you can learn medicine, but that you can sustain the process of becoming a doctor. That matters, because medicine will test not only your intelligence, but your character. At MUCM, our mission is not simply to help students pass. Our mission is to build physicians who are scientifically strong, clinically grounded, and ethically centered. A major milestone in this journey was our chemistry accreditation achievement in 2024, which is a reflection of rigorous standards and shared institutional commitment to excellence. For core clubships, our clinical partners include Antigua, and we are forming new partnerships in Georgia, Chicago, including one long-standing and one new site. And a new clinical partner in Nigeria. For electives, our students have opportunities in almost every state in the U.S., and our growing international elective list includes Botswana, Iran, Russia, Greece, and India, with upcoming clinical sites being worked in Canada, the UK, and St. Lucia. And we are proud that our students' US-only performance has been above average, reflecting strong teaching, strong mentorship, and strong student commitment. MUCM is also part of a broader Metropolitan University vision, including the launch of allied health sciences programs in health technician pathways, physician assistant, pharmacy, and nursing, which are underway. Because modern healthcare is a team effort, and patients benefit when the entire system is strong. Next, I want to thank our board and leadership, because no institution reaches milestones or survives challenges without steady leadership. On behalf of the entire MUCM community, I want to thank our board members for their immense support through the good times and the truly difficult times, for standing with the institution, making hard decisions, and staying committed to our mission. And I would like to offer special recognition to several individuals whose leadership has been exceptionally active and meaningful. I'll start with Mr. Thirul Devalapani, and everybody knows him by PD, our Vice President. Thank you for constant involvement, steady guidance, and hands-on support. Mr. Venki Thurman, our Chairman and CEO, thank you for your leadership and vision. Dr. Baldrich Patel, our Board President, thank you for your time, expertise, and unwavering commitment. And last but not the least, Mr. Dilly Babu Ganesan, thank you for providing your valuable time and expertise in uplifting MUCM's IT infrastructure, an essential foundation for modern medical education. And you're going to see a lot more IT improvements in the next few months. Gratitude to our faculty and academic leadership has to be essential part of this event. To our faculty, thank you. MUCM is fortunate to have prominent and highly specialized faculty. Most of our faculty members are practicing physicians, or they are super specialized physicians bringing real clinical wisdom into the classroom. So students take full advantage of this, learn not only from what they teach, but from how they think, how they communicate, and how they carry responsibility. I also want to recognize key academic leader mentors who have shaped student experience and made today's celebration excellent. Dr. Gomati Chunilal, Dean, our Dean of Basic Sciences, thank you for leading academic excellence at this foundational level. Dr. Priscilla Dilaj, our Dean of Students, thank you for consistent advocacy in support of our students' success and well-being. Dr. Jenny Simon, our Dean of Pre-Medical, thank you for your constant support over the years and for building strong early foundations for students in medicine. And again, Mr. Thirumul Devalapalli, Kiwi, thank you for your direct role in helping making this event outstanding. To the families and loved ones here today, thank you. Medical education is never a solo effort. Behind every student is a network of support, someone who listened, encouraged, sacrificed, prayed, set meals, covered responsibilities, or simply believed when belief was needed most. You may not wear the white coat, but you helped earn it. There is a line often attributed to hypocrites: wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. That's the standard. Medicine without humanity becomes mechanical, and humanity without competence becomes unsafe. Your calling is to hold both. To our students receiving the whiteboard, from today onward, learn to think in two directions at the same time. Think like a scientist, precise, skeptical, evidence. Safer. Ask questions, seek feedback, admit when you don't know, develop the courage to learn publicly. That is how excellent doctors are made. And to our graduates, as you move into clinical work in residency, the pace will increase, the stakes will rise, and your identity will shift. You will go from being evaluated to being responsible. In that transition, let me offer a few commitments, simple but powerful. First, protect the patient's dignity. Talk to patients, not around them. Explain, don't dismiss. Listen, don't assume. Second, let integrity be your default. Cutting corners in medicine does not save time. It creates tragedy. Be honest in documentation, communication, and your limits. Third, keep learning. Medicine evolves, evidence grows, guidelines change. Stay current, stay sharp, stay teachable all your life. Fourth, take care of your own health. A depleted doctor becomes a risky doctor. Build routines, ask for help, support each other. Fifth, be the kind of doctor you want for someone you love. I've been saying that since the day one I started teaching, and students I've taught, they know this. If you do that consistently, you will never lose your way. In about an hour, many of you will participate in a physician pledge. When you take that pledge, remember the words are important, but what matters more is what you do when nobody is watching. What do you do when you're tired? What do you do when it is inconvenient? What do you do when the right choice is the harder choice? That is where professionalism lives. I'll close with something my wife, Kate, who is a school principal in Florida, often tells her team, and it applies beautifully to medicine. When you walk into your school, your classroom, your hospital, or your clinic, leave your baggage at the door. Not because your life isn't real, but because the people inside deserve your best stuff. And when you walk out, you can pick it back up, but while you're inside, leave with calm, clarity, and compassion. So to our whiteboard students, welcome to the journey. To our graduates, congratulations. You have earned this movement. Carry NUCA with you, not just as a name, but as a standard: professionalism, perseverance, and purpose. Because the real role of medicine is simple: to reduce suffering, to restore health, to earn trust, and to serve humanity. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you, and enjoy this beautiful celebration.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sandhu. So now, again, let's make our attention towards the Christ the King Orchestra as they give us a short musical interlude. Now, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker today is someone who represents the kind of doctor we all hope to become one day. Wise, compassionate, and grounded in excellence. Please welcome Dr. Jose Humphrey, the consultant nephrologist.
Your Excellency, Governor General, Minister of Education, Honorable Darrell Matthew, the Chairman, President, other distinguished guests, faculty, and the administration of the Metropolitan University, Antigua. Respected members of the board, honored guests, proud parents and family, members, colleagues, friends, and most importantly, our future physicians. Welcome. There was a man from the state of Chu who once crossed a river with a boat. In a sudden moment, his sword slipped from his grasp and vanished beneath the water. Without hesitation, he carved a mark into the side of the boat and declared, "This is where my sword fell." When the boat finally reached the shore, he plunged into the river at the exact spot he had marked. Confident, determined, certain that his sword was there. But the sword was nowhere to be found. The boat had moved, but the sword had not. So what is the moral of this story? It is simple, yet profound. Even as life shifts, even as seasons change and circumstances evolve, you must remain rooted in the principles and standards you have established for yourself, for your life. The sword is you, your values, your purpose, your character. Be immovable in your principles. Be unshakable in your pursuit of excellence. We all come from different places, shaped by different cultures and different stories. But after passing through this program, there must be a transformation. A visible one, a living one, a lasting one. A change in how you walk, a change in how you speak, a change in how you carry yourself, a change in your attitude, your personality, your vision, your goals. Indeed, a change in you. Because while knowledge can open doors and status can take you far, it is the content of your character that will keep you standing when the room goes silent and the test goes hard. We must dare to reach the sky, for that is where our true limit lies. My late great-uncle, Mr. Raymond Simon, said to me back in 1981, "Nephew," he said, "pin your wagon to the star." So my friends, you have to dare to dream and make the most of this moment. Seize this opportunity with both hands and an unrelenting heart. You have to believe in yourselves, and you must have faith in your dreams. Always remember to trust the quiet, restless feeling inside you, the one that dares you to imagine more. You are not alone on this journey. Thousands before you have dreamed boldly. They planned many unplannable things, and they made many unmakeable things. So you must believe in yourself, and when you do, that is when the world will ultimately have faith in you. Today is not merely a ceremony. It is not simply a tradition. It is a threshold moment. Today you are not receiving just a white coat. You're stepping into a calling. This ceremony marks the moment when intentions begin to transform into obligation, when aspirations begin to mature into responsibility, and when knowledge begins its long journey towards wisdom. Long after the applause fades and the photographs are framed, you will remember this day, not for the fabric placed on your shoulders, but for the promise that it represents. The white coat is often described as a symbol of purity, knowledge, and professionalism. And of that is true. All of that is true, but that is incomplete. The white coat is a symbol of trust. From this day forward, strangers will place in your hands the most precious thing they possess: their health, their dignity, their fears, their secrets, their lives. They will trust you not because they know you personally, but because of what your coat represents. That trust is fragile. It can take years to build and seconds to destroy. And once lost, it is really fully restored. Today, as you don this coat, you're being trusted with a moral inheritance that predates all of us. An inheritance shaped by centuries of healers who came before you. Some remembered, many forgotten, all bound by a shared commitment to serve, not to dominate, to heal, not to harm, to place the patient above all else. Let us be honest with one another. Medicine is not always glamorous. At least not in the way that social media sometimes portrays it. It is not endless prestige or guaranteed admiration. It is not just white coats, titles, and ceremonies. Medicine is early morning, wake-up calls, and sleepless nights. It is missed family events and postponed personal dreams. It is standing strong with others, and even while others are breaking down. It is absorbing pain so that someone else can feel relief. You have chosen a path that will demand not only your intellect, but your time. There will be days when your knowledge will save a life, and nights when your humility must accept that you could not. There will be moments when you feel powerful, and moments when you feel profoundly small. What will you carry through those moments is not brilliance alone, but purpose. And purpose is what brought you here today. This ceremony matters because it reminds you early in your journey that medicine is not just merely a career. It is a covenant between you and your patients, a covenant between you and your colleagues, a covenant between you and society. From this day forward, your actions inside and outside of any clinical setting will reflect not only on you, but on the institution, this profession, and this sacred trust. You will be watched, you will be relied upon, you will be called upon in moments of chaos, crisis, and uncertainty. And when that happens, no one will ask you where you studied anatomy or how well you did. They will ask, can I trust you? If medicine was only science, machines would replace you. If medicine was only protocols, algorithms would replace you. But medicine is about presence. You must be there. It is sitting beside a patient who is afraid and choosing not to look at your watch. It is explaining a diagnosis for the third time when fear has impaired understanding. It is recognizing when silence is more powerful than speech. Your textbooks will teach you how the body works. Your patients will teach you how life works. Listen to them. They will teach you about courage. They'll teach you about resilience. They'll teach you about loss and gratitude. They'll teach you about hope. If you allow yourself to be human enough to hear them, you will understand. One of the greatest dangers in medicine is not ignorance, it's arrogance. You will acquire knowledge that others do not possess. You speak a language many cannot understand. You carry authority that can shape outcomes. But never revel or be confused authority with superiority. The moment you stop listening to your nursing colleagues, the technician, the aides, the patients, the families, and those physicians who may come before you, is the moment you begin to fail as a healer. Humility does not weaken your authority, it anchors it. The best physicians are not those who know everything, but those who know when to ask, when to pause, and when to learn again. There will be times when shortcuts are tempting, times when fatigue whispers that no one will notice, times when pressure invites compromise. In those moments, remember this: your integrity is not tested when the right choice is easy. It is tested when the right choice is costly. Your medicine demands ethical courage, not just grand decisions, but in daily ones. How you document, how you speak about patients, how you treat colleagues, how you admit mistakes, how you remedy mistakes. Your white coat does not protect you from accountability. It demands it. Let me speak honestly about something often left unspoken. You cannot pour endlessly from an empty vessel. Burnout is real. Compassion fatigue is real. The emotional toil of medicine is real. Strength does not mean silence. Seek support. Lean on mentors, and protect your mental health. Caring for yourself is not selfish. It is a professional responsibility. A depleted healer cannot heal well. You are entering medicine at a time of profound global challenges. Health inequalities persist. Access remains uneven. Trust in institutions is fragile. You will be called upon not only as clinicians, but as advocates, educators, and leaders. Use your voice wisely. Use your knowledge responsibly. Use your influence ethically. Medicine does not exist in isolation from society. It is woven into its fabric. Where there is injustice, your compassion must respond. Where there is misinformation, your clarity must speak. Where there is suffering, your presence must matter. Light grows wherever compassion lives. It shows up in quiet moments. When someone listens without judgment, offers help without being asked, or chooses understanding over anger. Compassion doesn't demand attention, yet it changes everything it touches. A gentle word, a patient heart, a hand reaching out when it would be easier to turn away. That's how light begins to spread. In a world that can feel heavy and divided, compassion is a powerful choice. It reminds us of our shared humanity and proves that even in darkness, goodness can take root. When we lead with empathy, we don't just brighten someone else's path, we illuminate our own. I admonish each and every one of you, therefore, to spread your light of compassion, love, empathy, and peace. A candle never loses its light by lighting another. It just makes our world a whole lot brighter. To the families and loved ones present today, this white coat belongs to you as well. You have sacrificed time, resources, patience, and emotional energy to support your loved ones. You will continue to share them with late nights, long calls, and demanding schedules. Your support has made this moment possible. And to the faculty of Metropolitan University, Antigua, you're not merely teaching medicine, you're shaping professionals. You're shaping characters. You're shaping conscience. Your role is sacred. Allow me to share a brief personal story. It was the summer of 1985, while I was vacationing with my cousins in Otters, that I came remarkably close, or so I believe, to become a millionaire. I was seated at the dining room table when my cousin Gregson burst through the front door, wide-eyed and breathless. He was visibly shaken with excitement and struggled to catch his breath. After several moments, he finally exclaimed, "We're rich. We're stinking rich." Startled and confused, I leapt from my chair. Almost instantly, his excitement became contagious. Our other cousins, Jeff and Colleen, began jumping and shouting in unison, "We're rich." Gretchen went on to explain that he was walking along South Street near the U2 supermarket, and he spotted what appeared to be a very large diamond. And it was beneath a roadside gutter. A big, big diamond, he insisted. Without waiting for another word, I grabbed my shoes. Within seconds, Gregson and I were racing through the streets towards South Street, our minds overflowing with dreams of sudden wealth. We imagined large houses, luxury cars, and all the fine comforts our newfound fortune would bring. Gregson announced that he was going to buy a Lamborghini. Not to be outdone, I declared that I was going to buy 2 Lamborghinis and build a mansion. When we arrived, we were careful not to draw attention to ourselves. We waited until the area was clear, mindful not to jeopardize our claim. Gregson knelt and peered beneath the gutter, then looked up and said, "It is still there." I immediately joined him, lowering myself in the slimy gutter water, peering into the filthy gutter. And there it was, shining brilliantly, a large, glittering diamond that looked everything like our future wealth. At that moment, all caution vanished. Unconcerned about the curious onlookers gathering nearby, Gregson removed his shoes and stepped into the grimy, rat-infested water. He reached beneath the gutter and retrieved our prized possession. And then reality struck. What we had mistaken for a priceless gem, what had fueled our dreams, what had sent us racing through the streets, was nothing but a child's plastic hair bubble. Humiliated and deeply disappointed, we quickly stood up, brushed ourselves off, and began the long walk home. This time, however, our plot was very different. We resolved to bury this episode of our lives forever, silently agreeing to carry the secret of our misplaced ambition to our graves. I share this true story to remind you that some of life's pleasures and even life's treasures that we pursue are false, fleeting, and uncertain. They are unsustainable. They may glitter briefly, but they do not endure. It is therefore behoven on us to seek treasures that provide lasting value and lasting satisfaction. You're called to become well-rounded individual, spiritually, emotionally, physically, intellectually, socially, and of course, morally. Along your journey, there will be laughter and learning, victories and defeats. Yet what matters most is your willingness to look ahead, recognize your greatest opportunities, and pursue them with resolve and integrity. Strive for excellence. Your focus and commitment to build character and ultimately shape your success is invaluable. In simple terms, you will get out of this journey what you put in. Make the most of the opportunity before you. Be loyal to your principles. Dare to stand out. Dare to speak. To behave with dignity and to carry yourself with grace. Today you have completed an era of your journey to join a distinguished lineage, a lineage of healers who choose courage over comfort, service over self, compassion over convenience. Wear this coat with humility. Carry this calling with honor. Practice this profession with integrity. And when the journey becomes difficult, as it will, return in your mind to this day, to this moment, and to this promise. Congratulations all. May your hands bring healing, your words bring comfort, your path be pursued with purpose and impact, and your lives bring honor to this noble profession. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We're so glad that you were able to join us today and share such wonderful words. Next, guys, now is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the white coat. The white coat is more than just a piece of clothing. It's a symbol of trust, service, and the responsibility we carry as future physicians. Each of our students will now come forward to receive their white coat from their deans and our honored guests. And honestly, while you look at them today, you might even see your future doctor. So feel free to cheer, clap, and celebrate this moment. They've definitely earned it. call for Elizabeth Adinki, Khaled Afene, Sarwa Akisi Martins,
As the first row by row, and stand. All the way. Just stand the way for the security stand, and then you start calling me when they come.
Can I get all the white coat recipients to stand up, please? Salome Amache. The coding can start now.
Michelle, when you go back down, you gotta guide them. You know, let them come up all the way to the stairs so that they can actually.
Angina Anu Rube, Benny Libby Miriam, Shania Brown, and Avril Carbon. Anil Chapala, Susan Chukwu, Jaden Drakes, and Christine Eels. Sadie Erskine, Sahifa Fatima, Sho Zuan George, and Herman Gill. Chahilda Gomes, Danielle Gold, Alia Gray, Steve Hari Prasad, and Kavya Akshay. Jonathan James. Hello? Okay. Jonathan James, Zalan John, Sardat John, Rondell Lee, Marmary Leifer,
But it's not working. There's a red light coming. It's working. It's like dying.
Rondell Leeden,
You have to go closer. So
No, it's not.
Just stay with it.
Rondell Leeden, Marnera Lightburn, Christine Louisa, Tony Mack, Fernay Madam. Jason Mansour, James Markham, Lucas Mebanisi, Roya Mirshahi, Louise Mona, Liam O'Droma. Ruan Palapatwala, Alice Cornan White, Suman Somavarapu, Sydney Stowe, Shantoini Theodore, Juliana Walker. We now invite Dr. Monica Osborne to lead the Physician's Pledge. Students, please rise and join in.
Today, you formally enter the noble profession of medicine. This pledge represents not only your knowledge, but your character, your responsibility, and your commitment to humanity. At this time, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. But first, I'm going to ask you to take your right hand and place it over your heart. Pay attention to the words as you repeat them. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patients will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. Creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patients. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patients have died. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of health care. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of health care. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standards. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standards. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Welcome to the medical profession.
Thank you so much, Dr. Osborne. Students, you may take a seat. Now, to share this moment from a student's perspective, please welcome Ms. Kavya Sri Akshaya, who will be talking about her current student journey at Metropolitan.
Good afternoon, respected faculty, honored guests, family members, and my fellow classmates. Today is a meaningful milestone for all of us. Receiving the white coat is not just a celebration of how far we have come, but a reminder of responsibility we are choosing to accept. None of us arrived here alone. We stand here because of support, sacrifices, and beliefs of our families, mentors, and friends. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Each of us comes from a different background, but we share a common purpose. Along the way, we have faced doubts, long hours, and moments of uncertainty. Yet those challenges have shaped us and strengthened our commitment to serve others with compassion and integrity. The white coat is often seen as a symbol of knowledge, but more importantly, it represents trust. It reminds us to listen before we speak, to treat every patient with dignity, and to approach our work with humility. This code does not make us healers, our actions do. As we move forward, may we continue to support one another, remain curious, and never lose the sight of humanity at the center of our profession. May we wear this code with respect, empathy, and lifelong dedication to learning and service. Thank you and congratulations to all my fellow students.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kavya Akshaya. Okay, so to officially close today's ceremony, please welcome the Vice President of Metropolitan, Mr. Thirmal Devalapalli.
Good evening to all the guests, His Excellency, Governor General, and Honorable Minister of Education, all the dignitaries, members of the management, faculty, proud parents, and Metropolitan students. Today is a moment of great pride and meaning for all of us at Metropolitan University College of Medicine. As a Vice President of the university, I am deeply honored to be part of this white coat ceremony, especially as we celebrate it for the first time in 6 years. This occasion symbolizes renewal, not just of tradition, but a promise and a purpose. My dear students, the white coat you wear today represents the beginning of a lifelong commitment. It is a symbol of trust that society places in you, and of the compassion and integrity and courage expected from you. From this day forward, your learning will no longer be limited to textbooks and the classroom, but it will be shaped by human lives, emotions, and responsibilities. The recent past has reminded the world the true value of doctors. In time of uncertainty, the medical profession stood as a pillar and a hope of resilience. You are stepping into this legacy at the time the world needs more skilled, ethical, and compassionate doctors more than ever. This proud moment would not have been possible without support of everybody here, especially parents and supporters of the organization and students, for your faith, sacrifices, and encouragement have brought your children to this threshold, and we sincerely thank you for your trust in our institution. To our faculty members, your role extends beyond teaching. You inspire, mentor, and shape the values that will define the doctors of tomorrow. Your contribution is immeasurable. Thank you for all your contributions. And dear students, wear your white coat with pride and also modesty. Let empathy guide your actions, ethics guide your decisions, and service guide your purpose. The journey ahead will be demanding, but it will also be one with immense meaning and fulfillment. On behalf of the university, I congratulate you on reaching this milestone. May you honor this profession, uphold the values of the institution, and dedicate your lives to service of humanity. Thank you, everyone, for being here, joining us today, and congratulations to all the students. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that unfortunately brings us to the close of today's celebration, but don't worry, the party's not over yet. We were supposed to join outside on the lawn, but due to weather, we will now be dining on the terrace outside the conference hall. And then the seating arrangements are at the back of the conference room for whoever prefers the indoors. And there are 2 buffet stations outside the room. Again, thank you so much to our faculty, our families, special guests, and especially our graduates and white coat recipients. And thank you for letting me be a part of this ceremony today. Let's walk forward with purpose, humility, and a reminder that the real work and the real impact starts now. Before we continue, I kindly ask everyone to please rise as once again His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams prepares to depart. Unfortunately, he will not be joining us for dinner, so can everyone rise, please? Governor General Reeves. Thank you so much. Graduates and white coat recipients, once again, congratulations. May you carry this moment forward with pride, purpose, and heart. White coat recipients, please greet your families as we clear up the stage, and then I want everyone coming up one by one to take their photos before the dinner. All the guests can take a seat, no problem. So you want them up one by one, right?
sign up.